Everyone. On behalf of HDFC Securities, I welcome you all for this session on weekly F&O Outlook. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Tarang Solani, and I am the product manager for derivatives. And along with me, we have Mr. Devarsh Vakil, who is our deputy research head, who will give us the weekly F&O Outlook on the market. So before starting, as usual, we'll brief you about the flow. Mr. Devarsh Vakil will give you the outlook for the market. Being tomorrow is the weekly expiry, and also tomorrow being a big event of Gujarat state election verdict, so that will also be affecting the weekly expiry. So this will help us, this view will help us to take the expiry view for tomorrow's trading session. And post that, we'll brief you about an interesting feature of Radar, which is there in our Pro Terminal, which is our advanced trading portal, which is a very useful feature for the traders. And post that, we'll open this forum for a question answer session. So without wasting any time, I will hand over to Mr. Devash Vakil to brief us about the weekly F&O outlook, sir. Over to you, sir.
Right. Thank you, Tarang. I welcome everyone to this webinar. So, as Tarang pointed out, this is our weekly derivative outlook webinar where we try to decode the derivative data and share our insights. So, right now we are seeing that in this week, we have seen long unwinding in Nifty and Bank Nifty futures. So, markets had run up. They need to consolidate, as we pointed out in our various reports, and that's what is happening. We are trading in a small range. Now let's look at the weekly option distribution for options expiring on 8th of December tomorrow. So interestingly, as you can see from the chart, hardly any put writing, 18,400 and 18,500 levels are there. But compared to these puts, we have a huge open interest at the 18,700 and 18,800 call options. Almost 1.52 in 18,700 and 1.39 in 18,800. So huge amount of call writing has been happening here, and that suggests that the upside for tomorrow is limited. So at these levels around 1870, 18,700, 18,600 above, you can expect market to find it resistance. If you see the change, you can see that the huge amount of call writing is happening on 600 and 700. So clearly, derivative data suggests that for tomorrow, we will have strong resistance around 18,700 levels. If market, because of the events like what we had today, RBI policy, or tomorrow Gujarat election results, if market were to run up to 18,700, at that time, we can book profits or long, or for the day, we can create some short position with appropriate stop loss of 18,800. If market were to go down to around 18,400 level, that is the level at which you can create long position for the December expiry, because looking at this chart, around 18,400, 500, market is likely to find good support. So what are FIs up to? So I've been telling you that FI had been creating an aggressive long position, and their long to short ratio had reached a level of 3. Gradually they have booked profit, and the ratio is 1.61 as of yesterday. And today also we are expecting it to come down to around 1.5. So overall they are still net long, they are bullish, but the long positions are being curtailed. So to sum up, aggressively go long only above 18,000, 18,700. Markets are likely to find support near 18,400, 500 levels. If tomorrow you find Nifty trading near 700 with a 100-point stop loss, you can create a short-term short positions. And if it were to come down to 400, that is the level at which you can create long position for the December expiry. For Bank Nifty, we continue to remain bullish. Keep your positions long, roll it over to, if you have option positions, you can roll it over to next weekly expiry. If you have futures, continue to hold them and keep a stop loss of 42,500. Here we are relatively more bullish. We feel that the Bank Nifty can outperform the Nifty. So if you are looking to add to your long position, it is advisable to look at Bank Nifty rather than Nifty. Overall, we continue to remain bullish. Here we see that the overall over the longer term, even in December expiry, we can expect a breakout above 43,500, and once that is happening, we can even see a 1,000 pound kind of rally to 44,500 also. So on declines, Bank Nifty remains a buy on declines with a 42,500 stop loss. So that's all what I wanted to share for tomorrow. Over to you, Tarang.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for sharing us the outlook on the market. Now, as I told, that we'll talk about an interesting feature which is there in our Pro Terminal, which is an advanced trading portal named as Radar. How you can take an advantage of it. So I'll just share my screen. So I'll just give you brief how to log in to Pro Terminal. I'm sure many of us would be using this, but then to if anyone who are new to this webinar, how to log into the Pro Terminal, we'll just provide you the snapshot of it. So once you log in into hdfcsecurities.com, of course, right now we have in three-factor authentication where you need to put in OTP to log in. So once you log in with your credential along with the OTP, you'll be redirected to our normal trading platform, which is our normal web trading platform. Uh, in that, you will be able to see Pro Terminal over here on the uppermost column. Once you click on Pro Terminal, you will be able to the page will automatically redirect to the Pro Terminal. Now, of course, everyone would not have an access to the Pro Terminal. So Pro Terminal is basically required to be subscribed. So if you want to subscribe, at the end of the session, I will tell you what exactly you have to do to subscribe for Pro Terminal. So once you see this page, in that page, there will be an option called as Radar. Now this is sorry. I'm actually sorry. I'll just re-log in. So as I told, once you log into Pro Terminal, you will be able to see an option called as Radar. So under that Radar, so it's an interesting feature for especially for the traders who want to pick the stock which are buzzing in today's market, today's live market. So in that, this Radar will help you to identify the stocks which are buzzing in today's market. So what exactly this shows? This shows all the events which are bullish and bearish for the stock. If you want to see the stock where there is a bullish activity happening, so here what you can see, if you want to see a stock which is breaking a resistance to, so here if you click on this, you will be able to see the list of the stocks which are breaking resistance to, or if you want to see which are the stocks which are at lifetime high, that is 52-week high, sorry. So is there any stock where in today's trade we have seen it breach 52-week high? Because many of times what happens, whatever stocks hits 52-week high, there are high probability that the momentum of it could continue. So it is basically a momentum stock, not only on the intraday but also on the positional basis. So if you want to see which are the stock in today's trading session have seen a 52-week high, so these are the stock RCF, Gravita. These are the stock which have seen a 52-week high. If you want to see the stock which are 52-week low, so there are no stocks which are 52-week low for today. Which are the stock at current point are trading at days low and days high. So here at one point you will be able to see which are the stock at trading at days low and days high. So this is a 30 minutes, 60 minutes interval. So based upon your frequency of interval, you can select the criteria, and based upon that, you will be able to see the buzzing stocks. So here basically there is a snapshot. So what happens is basically if the stock is fulfilling majority of the criteria, then there are high probability of the stock to go on a bullish trend or in a bearish trend. So here you will be able to see this NLC India has been fulfilling majority of the criteria, like it has broken previous day high, it is at quoting at 52-week high, it is at days high, it have broken resistance 1, that is pivot resistance 1, it has also broken resistance 2, resistance 3. So if you see, this stock have been showing quite a lot of momentum in today's trading session. So to pick up the trade, it becomes easier for you which are the stock which have been showing a momentum in today's trade. So this radar will help you to identify the stocks, not only for the bullish events but also for the bearish events. You'll be able to see which other stocks are there. So if you see, this Accord has been showing a lot of weakness in today's trading session. So here, not only this data will be able to see for NSE and BSE, and also if you want to see a sector specific, that also you can do it. So if you select any sector, suppose you want to see only for the technology sector stocks, which are the buzzing stocks in terms of bullish and bearish. So if you just click on technologies or only technology related stocks, you will be able to see which are the bullish and bearish stock. So here you will be able to see which are the stocks showing momentum. Infi was bit in a bearish mode. It has broken previous day low. It is also trading at a day's low. So it becomes easier for you to basically, this radar will help you to identify the stocks, and it is easier for you to pick the stock in this kind of a market scenario. Only thing that you need to have certain kind of a view on the market. Based upon that, you can just pick the stocks from this list. So this is a very useful tool for the traders who are basically trading in on an intraday basis or in a 1 or 2 days on a positional or momentum basis. So this radar will help you to pick the stock. So that's it from our end. Now we'll just open this forum for a question answer session. If anyone has any kind of questions related to this, and also related to the outlook on Nifty and Bank Nifty, which is shared by us. So if anyone have any kind of question, please write it on the chat box or the question answer sections, which is there in the right hand side, and we'll reply you back. Now, I'll just give you this Pro Terminal is basically, if you want to subscribe for the Pro Terminal, you can go to our hdfcsec.com under that Pro Terminal subscription. So it's basically, you can directly go to HDFC Sec Pro Terminal, just Google it out, and we'll be landing to that Pro Terminal page. This basically, it cost around 1,999. But if you want to subscribe Pro Terminal, if you have a derivative privilege, you can get this by just subscribing to our derivative value plan of just rupees 299. Sorry, of just rupees 199 plus tax. By subscribing this to this derivative value plan, you will not only get rupees 20 per order as a brokerage, but also you will get a free access to Pro Terminal by just subscribing to rupees 199 plus tax. So basically, this will help you. You can just Google out derivative value plan. I will just drop this link. But for that, you need to have derivative privilege. So all the links, how to opt for derivative privilege, and once you opt for derivative privilege, you can subscribe to our derivative value plan of rupees 199 plus tax. In that, you will get rupees 20 per order as brokerage in F&O, that is in futures and options both, and also a free access to Pro Terminal. So in the chat box, I have just provided you the link. You can refer to that link. If you have derivative privilege, you can directly subscribe to this derivative value plan. But if you don't have a derivative privilege, first subscribe to derivative privilege and then subscribe to derivative value plan. So request if anyone has. So there is one question by Mr. Suresh Kumar. Is there any algo option available for Pro Terminal? So as of now, there is no algo options available in the Pro Terminal. I'm talking. I'm sure you're talking about APIs and algos. So as of now, there is no option available. Mr. Mohit Bhan is asking why there is no trail stop loss orders in mobile app. Yes, Mohit Bhan, we are coming out with a new version of our mobile app and ITS. So in that, we have incorporated this trailing stop loss order, which is expected to come by December or January. So you'll be able to check the same. Mr. Ashwin Kumar is asking, how can we find which sector is performing in an overview? So yes, Ashwin. So here, if you go to markets, so we have an heat map. So if you want to see the heat map, under that also under market there is a sector performance. So in the sectors, you will be able to see which sectors are underperforming or performing in today's trade in terms of price OI. So reality stock sectors has been underperforming by 3% today. We have seen very much selling pressure in reality stocks. However, FMCG stocks were basically a defensive one in today's trade, despite market going down, were being slightly up in today. So here you can see which are the sectors you are performing in today's trading session or are underperforming. And also in our heat map, you can see where exactly which stocks have been in showing momentum in terms of long build up, short covering, long unwinding, short build up. So you'll be able to see all the stocks where exactly the build up is happening in the heat map. This is a stock wise heat map. So in that also you can check the sectors which are under this, which sectors have been. So FMCG sectors, the Dabur was performing good, Hindustan Unilever were performing good. They have all seen a long build up in today's trade. So this is how you can pick the stock and you can identify the sectors. So Mr. Subramaniam, Nifty 8th December expiry outlooks here. So actually, Devarsh sir have just provided the outlook on it. So, sir, can you just brief us about the outlook again?
Sure,
I think he might
sure.
have joined late.
So Rajan Vij also has written that he has just logged in, and there are others also asking about the view, Ramesh Babu and others. So basically, our view is that for tomorrow's session, markets are likely to find resistance at higher levels. We expect that around 18,700 to 18,800 levels, market may find resistance for tomorrow. So earlier we were expecting market to break out of it, but last 3-4 sessions we are witnessing that the lot of call writing has been happening there. So you need to be bullish above 18,800, 700 levels only for December full expiry. For tomorrow, 8th December, if Nifty were to come near is 18,800 levels, you can create a you can buy put option for today. We think that markets are likely to find resistance there. So earlier, if you had bought the 18,800 call by selling 19,000 call, that strategy is not working out. So we need to get out of that strategy. For tomorrow, we'll again be coming out with the strategy post the Gujarat election because it is event-based day and there could be a lot of volatility. But overall, it looks like that at higher level, market may find resistance tomorrow. Yeah, Tarun.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah. So many of us are also asking about the color you demonstrated. There is one question by Mr. Raghu Raman. You demonstrated by choosing the sector finance, and I saw a needle and two color shades band. What's this? So basically, I'll just take you again this finance. So this is basically the less the green is basically there is a less probability, there are less number of parameters they are fulfilling, they are getting fulfilled. And here if you see days low, there are more number of stocks which are coming at a days low. So these are all basically you will be able to see the frequency, or or on the other words, based upon the parameters how this sector is. So this color will help you to glance. The more colorful on the green side, that means this sector is buzzing, and vice versa for the red side. So this will help you to identify which are on the buzzing stock. I'll just take you to the consumer goods, FMCG or consumer goods sector. So this is a consumer and industrial goods sector. So you will be able to see there are more number of stocks which are there on the red and green. So based upon that, how much ever stocks they have been getting fulfilled, based upon that, you will be able to see this red and green line. So Mr. Ashwin Kumar is asking, how can we find which sector is performing? So I have already replied to this. Mr. Ramesh Babu is asking, what will be the suggestions for correcting the last week strategy, that is selling 1900 call and buying 18,800 call option, as it is in negative. So can you just provide what will be the strategy for tomorrow's if anyone has done this 18,800 call and 1900 sell call?
Yeah, so tomorrow is the expiry. So we find that the markets are likely to find a resistance around 1800. So tomorrow, if it comes around 1800, we can exit that strategy tomorrow.
Okay, sir. So our F&O strategy, which we come out with every Thursday, every morning, you will also be getting it all our in our mail. So you can also refer to their F&O strategy, which we come out every Thursday. It has a very good performance of the strategy with approximately 75% rate of the success rate. So we can basically look out for this strategy, which comes on every Thursday. And option trading strategy is a smarter way to trade in this kind of a market scenario. So wait for tomorrow's event, and also will coming out this strategy. So you can just ask to your RM, and also will provide you a mail for the strategy if anything if we will get it across. So there is one more question by Mr. Srinivas. What needs to be done for activating derivative privilege? So here we have provided you the link. I'll just share the link again to opt for derivative privilege. You just have to. This is an online process. So I have provided you both the link for derivative privilege and also for derivative value plan, and I will provide it. I have provided to all. So basically, you just have to do an online process wherein you have to upload certain documents, any of the documents. So the documents are 6 months bank statement, latest. It should be a latest 6 months bank statement, where at least one entry should be more than 10,000, either withdrawal or deposit. Then 3 months salary slip. Then demat statement is also allowed. So these are the documents. Any one documents you need to upload, and once you submit a T+2 trading session, your derivative privilege will get activated. So Mr. Sanjay. Mr. Sanjay is asking, can we get recording of this session? So this is a YouTube live session. So you can go to our HDFC Securities YouTube channel, and you can just refer to this recording. So it's a YouTube live. So in our HDFC Securities YouTube channel, you can check this session if you want any kind of a recording. Mr. Vishal is asking, do we have any bracket order facility for F&O for various strategy? So bracket order is only for futures right now, but it is not there for options. So if you want a bracket order facility, you can be that can be availed only in futures. Mr. Shantanu is asking how to activate derivative terminal plan. That is, I'm sure you've been asking pro terminal. So there is two way that you can do it. First, it is you can subscribe to our pro terminal by paying rupees 1,999. So just Google pro terminal HDFC Securities. Then you will be landed to that page. And if you don't want to pay 1,999, then you can opt for derivative privilege first, and after opting derivative privilege, you can buy a derivative value plan, which is just of 199 plus tax. So in that, not only you will get rupees 20 per order as a brokerage, but also you will get a free access to pro terminal. So you will get both the benefit, but for that you need to have derivative privilege first, and then you can subscribe to a derivative value plan. Both the links we have provided in our chat box and also in our question answer section. So I think we have answered most of the questions. So shall we conclude?
Yes, we can. So just to
Yeah.
conclude, tomorrow is the derivative expiry for the week, and also because of the election results from Gujarat Assembly, there could be higher volatility. So once by 12 o'clock most of the results are out, then maybe we can look at the derivative strategy. And otherwise, we are looking at markets to find resistance around 1800. But overall, on Bank Nifty side, we continue to remain bullish. So that's our outlook. I wish all of you have a profitable expiry tomorrow. We can conclude.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all for attending this session, and hope you have a great journey on trading in derivatives. Thank you all, and have a profitable journey. Thank you.